Hey everyone, it's Sugar Diamond here. And today I'm going to be doing the top rookie mistakes that every LPS, well, almost every LPS tuber makes. So yeah. Whoa, this is basically has been requested. And this is how to make an LPS tube video 101. A guide with yours truly, Misty. Anyways, let's just go ahead and hop to this. Number 1. You got to have a camera. Well, doy. I mean like a camera that does well and it's not like really bad quality. Like, don't use a camera that was made in like the 1900s or else it'll be extremely grainy. Which leads to my next point is that juicy lighting. Yes. It's like you need lighting. Like this is not that bad. Like, yes, it is a little bit dark, but if I turn off this other light, like, even this is still not terrible. But then if I turn off my other light, now it's getting a bit harder to see, although I do have a window in the background. But you know what I mean. Also, it is harder for cameras to focus in the dark. And remember to make sure your camera is always focused. Ah, that's better now, isn't it? But you're probably like, but Misty, these are the tips that I watch in every single video. Everyone always says the same exact thing. Actually, those were just my beginner tips. Now let's get into the details. Ooh, juicy details. Okay, so the first tip that is my personal opinion is everyone needs to have a personality. And yeah, so you might be confused right now. You go like, what do you mean by that? Well, I don't only mean characters in like a series or anything. I also mean like yourself. So let's say I was doing a Q&A. Would you prefer to see like this? Okay, so this next question is from Kitty Cat Sprinkles 128122123, and she asked, what's my favorite color? I really like blue. Okay, next question. Or would you like to see this personality and voice and tone and stuff? Okay guys, so this next question comes from blobbity blah blah, and this question is, what is my favorite animal? Okay guys, so I love animals, so yeah, let's go, boy! That last part was unintentional, but yeah, I don't know. Now, in a series or skit, you need to develop characters as a personality. They all can't be flat and two-dimensional. You need to give them a bit of pop, you know? Example number 1. You must retrieve the orb if you want to return back to the world, or your Earth or whatever. Ugh, I'm so confused. Where do we find the orb? Yeah, me too. Well, do you want to go find it? Let's go. Okay, I'm right behind you. Example number 2. In order to return back to your home, you must find the magical orb. It'll send you back. Magical orb? Okay. So what is this magical orb exactly, my friend? You magical creature? You see, her and I don't exactly get along with each other since she's a cat and I'm a mouse. And so that is why it is good to, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys wanted example 2. And it's always good to have a funny character and like a series, or like just someone who's always bubbly and cheerful. It just adds a lot of personality and dimension to the characters, and I like sounding really fancy, so yeah. The dimensions of the 3D and 2D dimensional realms and the... Okay, and my next tip is to, these next 2 points are going to relate to each other. So one's going to be like, so you don't want to have that shaky camera. Anyways, enjoy the following. I wonder what life could be like if I... Whoa! Is that an earthquake happening? Like, please, no shaky videos, people. Like, ah! Because some cameras cameras actually, they have a harder time focusing and picking up the picture if it's blurry. I mean, if it's jiggling, shaking. Okay, so even if you don't have a tripod, you can at least like lean your camera against like a stack of books, and it'll usually like hold it up or something. So yeah. Anyways, my next point is to not when you rub the microphone or stop and you can hear your fingers stopping it a lot, it just gets annoying after a while. So hey everyone. How can you hear this? Like, is it just me or does that get on my nerves? This is all in my opinion, so like, it's my opinion and it might just resolve to me and it might just apply to me, but you know. So, how are you doing today? Well, I'm doing great. How about you? I'm good. Hey, do you want to go to that food truck I see down the street? Well, I mean, you are my babysitter, so you have to listen to me. Exactly. Okay, pause. Okay. There's 2 things wrong that I can name about this. You don't have multiple scenes is the first one. Like, did you see that I did that all in one clip? And if the second thing that you noticed is you could see my hand transitioning to each pet as they talk. Talked? As they talked? Who cares about grammar? Anyways, so now that you know those 2 tips, you know how to take multiple clips. Getting different angles is also something. If you just have one angle the whole entire video, your viewers will get bored of that specific scene and they may click away. So that is why you want to have different angles to keep the viewer's eyes focused at all times. And now let's just go ahead and do a part of that scene again. And you can see how it improved. Hey, do you want to go down to that food truck down the street? Well, sure, I guess. You are my babysitter after all. True. Okay, let's go. And bam, that's how it gets done, boys. And as you can see, I did not kept taking my fingers off like this. Because that just gets distracting. Next, you do not want to have a messy background. It gets distracting and it doesn't really build onto the realisticness of a series or whatever you're making. Hey everyone, it's me, Sugar Diamond. And yeah, ignore my extremely messy background. An earthquake did not just happen. Also, another tip, isn't really a major thing, but it does add a bit of vibrancy. Is that even a word? Well, let's just say it adds a bit of pizzazz to the scene as if you add wallpaper. It can do different colors and tones in order to match the emotion or the thing you're trying to portray. So example, I just have this white brick background one, and it's very classy and simple. Or you can add a whole bunch of different wallpapers that you might have. I actually have this giant tub full of different wallpapers. Well, it's basically scrapbook paper and colored paper, as you can see. And I have like giant rings over here, so. Yes, it just adds a bit of fun to your background instead of always having this in every single one of your videos. Because when you have a background and every single one of your videos is just a green background, it can be a bit meh. And also I have like this really unhealthy scrapbooking paper obsession where I go to the store and I see like a design that I like. I'm like, oh yeah! And so yeah. But can I just say I love this background? You may see it a lot in my videos. It's just one of my favorites. And I have this other one that I haven't shown you guys yet, but I really should. Okay, so my last 2 tips are, first, make sure you talk clearly. And you do not like mumble, whisper, talk soft, or there's not a lot of background noise either. 1, it can be really hard for your viewers to listen to you. Also, make sure your background music isn't overpowering your voice because it becomes very difficult to listen to what you're trying to say otherwise. So, hey everyone, how are you doing today? It's me, Sugar Diamond, and today I'm going to be talking about school because it's annoying and yeah. That was fairly quiet and I was mumbling. Hey everyone, it's me, Sugar Diamond, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about school. Yeah, as you could definitely see a difference between those 2. And now it's time for my last tip. My last tip is to add a variety. Because everybody wants a variety. A variety of chocolates, a variety of flowers, a variety of math problems, a variety of okay, usually variety is pretty good. Like, if you go to the store, you want different flavors of cupcakes. You probably don't want all the same thing unless you really... Okay, that was a bad analogy. Okay, I have a better one. Would you want all of the same LPS? Or would you rather buy different LPS? I'm guessing most of you said different LPS. You wouldn't want to have a collection of all the same exact LPS. That's sort of the same thing like videos. I mean, a lot of people really enjoy LPS series and stuff, but also it's good to try something else every once in a while, like maybe skits, because those are really popular, or maybe DIYs. Having a variety is always a good thing on your channel. It gives all different sorts of viewers that like different things a chance to see your videos. Anyways, those are my tips. Those are some tips that really helped me along the way, and I thought I would just share those with you guys, especially since this video was highly requested. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope you learned some stuff. Comment down below anything you learned. Yeah! Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!